Hey guys, sorry if I sound like weird in this video. I just woke up and I don't know why this video is kind of blurry, and just so you know, I don't have a mohawk, even though it kind of looks like it. I still have all my hair, but it kind of looks like I have a mohawk in this. But let's get on to the game anyway. Pretty exciting game, I'd say. We played the team that gives up the second most points in the NBA, next to only the Warriors we played in the last game. I think they average they give up like 118 a game. You know, we got 110, so that's pretty good. So we are now 9-32. They are 10-33. And we're now officially halfway into the season. We played our 41st game. And obviously not the record that many of you, I know, I definitely did not expect this record. I expected an even record at the very least. I expected probably a winning record. But anyway, in this game, Jameson and Butler combined for 65 points. Great game from both of them. Jameson added 9 rebounds, and Butler added 7 and 5 assists. Also, I'm giving the game ball to Blatch. He only had 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. But a 20-point game from Blatch, I'm liking that more than a 30-point game from Butler, because I know Butler can do that. And it's exciting to see Blatch get 20 points, so game ball to Blatch. McGuire, another double-digit rebound game. Good job, McGuire. Kind of an off game for Nick Young, just 4 points. JaVale McGee hit the boards a little bit. He had 6 rebounds. I haven't seen much of him lately. So yeah. And then on the Kings side, Salmons and Beno Udrih both had 24, and Kevin Martin had 22. Kevin Martin, he's a great scorer. Can't deny it. Once he takes his game to the next level, he'll be able to make others better, and take the Kings to bigger and better things. So yeah. I'm going to kind of rate our mid-season record. I'm going to give each player a grade. So, start off with Jameson. Jameson's getting an A. I have to give Jameson an A. He shows leadership, determination, drive every single game. Butler, just because of the way he's been playing lately, I'm giving him a B+, A-, just because he's been a little off lately. Excuse me. I'm giving Blatch a B-, or around a B-, C+, because this is like any player that the Wizards have had, rookies lately, shown glimpses of being good, but still not quite at that level. Not quite there where you can say, not like a Michael Beasley, not like an OJ Mayo, not like those guys who are going to be good. You just can't quite tell yet with Blatch. So I'm going to leave it at that. Mike James, I'm giving a solid B, because he showed consistent shooting throughout the season. He knows his limitations. He doesn't go crazy. Dominique Maguire, I'm giving a B minus because he's been great rebounding the ball. He's improved his jump shot a lot. The only thing I'd like to see him get a little better on is his ball handling, so he can take it to the rack, throw it down on some people, and then he can be a real threat. Songaila, I'm giving a B plus because of his knockdown shooting. He seems to never miss when he's open, and his tremendous defense. I know he doesn't really get recognized for it, but I'm recognizing him right now. He has to defend a lot of big men, and he's not that tall. He's 6'8" at the best, and he's not that buff, so he plays great defense night in and night out. Nick Young, I'm giving a B minus. This is only because in the beginning of the season he was averaging around 10 points a game, and in the next 10-15 games he was averaging like 4 points a game. So a little underachieving there for Nick Young. Other than that, I would have given him like a B plus just because of the way he's been playing lately, but just for that one stretch of time where he was just doing absolutely nothing. JaVale McGee, I'm giving just a solid B. I think this guy can perform if given the playing time. If I were Ed Tapscott, I would definitely give him more playing time. Just because he can get blocks and good defender. You know, he's got to learn that sometimes you don't go for the block. Sometimes you have to box out. But obviously that'll come. His knowledge will come later. Deshaun, I'm giving a C this year. Just on the fact that last year he did so good with three-point shooting, and I know he can't help injuries, but he's been out the past few weeks. But I'm giving a C. He's just been terrible from outside the arc and terrible on the free throw line. I mean, you get a guy that made a career high. He almost like tripled his career high in three-pointers, and now he's doing terrible again. Etan Thomas, it's kind of hard to give him a grade, but I guess I would give him a C plus. You know, he gets blocks, he gets rebounds, he fights hard when he gets in the game. I, for one, am a strong believer of getting him the ball more, although we don't very often. But Juan Dixon, I'm going to give a C plus because he's a good shooter. He can shoot the ball. We all know that. He hasn't gotten very many opportunities lately. So that's kind of, you know, it's kind of hard to show what you got when you can't play. But I'd like to see him a little more in the driving game, taking it to the hole, strong, you know. I'm giving Oleksiy Petrov, you know, it's hard to say because he hasn't got in very much, but I'm giving him a C minus. This is only based on the fact, I gotta hurry this thing up. This is only based on the fact that when he gets in the game, he just jacks up jumpers the whole time. He doesn't like look for other people. He wants to get points, I understand, but you gotta think smart. You gotta think of the team, stuff like that. Javaris Crittenton, I'm giving a C. He can play well at times. A lot of times I think he's out of control. I just think he needs to take some pointers from Mike James, slow the game down, and then I think he'll be much better. And that's my recap video.